He didn't have a shirt on the second time I saw him. I think it was intentional. He says it wasn't.
No, I was sufficiently lost. We met in July in the desert.
I'm Trish Toro.
I'm Aaron Toro.
This is Bryce Toro, and he's named after our chance encounter. When we met, I was in a place in my life that I thought I was gonna be single forever.
I had totally given up on dating. The apps are silly. I was home in Salt Lake City visiting my family. We were gonna go the day in Bryce Canyon National Park to go hiking.
I decided to take a road trip to southern Utah. I had never visited any of the national parks. I'm going down the trail, stopping for a photo. He's running up the trail. He's like, let me take your guys' picture for you. And then he just kept running. I was like, oh my gosh. He looked like a Hemsworth brother.
She's delusional.
Within 5-10 minutes, see him again. And that's when I was like, well, here's my chance. I just hollered and I said, hey, are you single?
I had nothing to lose, so I said yes.
I had no idea what my follow-up was gonna be. I saved his number as Trail Aaron in my phone, and he is still Trail Aaron in my phone.
We hit it off immediately.
And we had a lot in common. We were both training for big races.
And then everything else just fell into place from there.
But unbeknownst to me, he was also in the Navy and deploying 12 days later. But we decided to go all in, and thank goodness we did, because I was faced with one of the toughest challenges of going through cancer. I had to tell him, you know, this is my diagnosis, it's stage 2. And we'd only been together for 5 months, maybe. I wanted to give him the option of like, if this isn't the journey that you saw for yourself, like, I totally understand.
You know, part of me was just like, you know, shut up, Trish. A lot of tear-filled nights talking to each other and coming up with plans, even though, you know, there's nothing we could really do about it.
It was still the middle of COVID, and I was having to do a lot of these doctor's appointments by myself.
The hardest part was just the time zones.
Having to wait to tell him news. We found out that I had to have a hysterectomy.
I just said, like, I need to get home for that. And my direct leadership, they didn't hesitate.
He waited outside that hospital, I don't even know how long, 8 hours, 10 hours of surgery. I'm so thrilled to say that I'm 2 years cancer-free.
All the hard things we've gone through, I think it's really galvanized our relationship.
We had written our own vows, and we both called each other an adventure buddy. We met each other adventuring, and we really haven't stopped since the day we met. Moral of the story, just start catcalling.
Yeah.
Don't put that in there.